It's your boy, you know it's your boy, Michi. Astro, and we have with us another one. Let me just turn this so we can take a look at, and we're about to have a past life regression with the sensational Bryonna Taylor. We're about to go into our past lives. We're gonna start feeling some more. It's gonna be a beautiful day. Hey guys, as you come in, you know, don't be bashful. Hit the like button. I'd appreciate it if you do that. I truly appreciate you. The more you do that, the more people see these stuff, and that would be a contribution to society, especially in the melanated community. You feel me? So I'm gonna type in, hello everyone. Thank you for being with us. Don't forget to hit the like button. Okay, don't. All right. Now, tell the people where you're from a little bit. She a little shy, just a little bit.
I'm from Delaware.
Delaware. And what's your name?
Bryonna
Bryonna.
Taylor.
Bryonna Taylor. All right, that's cool. So you drove from Delaware here.
Yeah.
You know, I never knew how far it is, man. How far is it?
It's like a half an hour
Half an
from
hour.
where I live. Yeah.
That's not bad at all.
Mm-mm.
Not bad at all.
Not bad.
And tell me, why would you want to do a session like this?
I wanted to do this session to kind of remove some things that has been affecting my marriage since marriage is a strong committed spiritual thing, and I don't want anything blocking that. And then I also want to know what it is that I'm here to do, because just the waking up repetition, not knowing what to do is just not. I need to find my purpose.
You feel like as if you're just like a robot, Android.
Yeah. Yeah.
Would you feel it's your passion?
I know it's to help people. I love to help people, but it's just like, in what way am I supposed to do that? Like, I know I'm supposed to help or to heal, but what specific road am I supposed to do? Because I feel like I just keep going down roads that lead to nowhere.
What's the funny part about it is there are a lot of people in this world that are like that. And you don't want to direct it directly straight to color, because I'm under the true impression that color just we use this for a sense of black people, the melanated people have a specific gift, that's the sense of power, resilience. And a lot of melanated people don't know their purpose. So they think that their purpose is just to get rich. There are a lot of people who think that their purpose is just for money.
Yeah, but it's not. It's like, yeah, you need money, but it's not fulfilling. Like, what is it that,
Right.
you're just feeling empty inside, and you just got a bunch of money, and you're just empty. But I mean, your bills is paid, but still.
To me, that's a very primal way of thinking because of what they've been deprived of. Most people who are deprived of money as a child want it so often. And that's why, if you want a Caucasian race in this lifetime, they don't necessarily, at least the ones that are very safe financially, they don't yearn for that. They yearn for more spirituality.
Yeah.
So, it's sort of hard for people of the melanated color that are melanated skin to focus on spirituality directly and straightforward without having to worry and think about the bills. This is why I have so much different people who come on and not even come on who sit inside my chair or lay in my chair, and they can't focus because their mind is always thinking. Always in survival mode. Always thinking about the bills, how they got to pay their bills, this side, this, that, and the third. You understand what I'm saying? It just makes no sense to me. You know what I mean? It makes no sense to me. Once we have become strong on the inside as a collective, once we see the thing is, once you become more spiritual, once you become more toned, the material stuff comes. Try to focus on the material stuff first, and go into spirituality. It's sort of like, I don't know, it's sort of hard because you don't. By the time that you done do that, you're already in your 50s, 60s. You
I
may
feel like you're just always playing catch up.
Yeah, you could be catching up.
Yeah.
To me personally, I feel as if there are people who are waking up, and they're waking up to being dirt poor after spending so much time trying to make money, and the only resort they have to go to is to go towards God, or what you consider God, and then finding that they find a sense of peace, and that's why we have some people who are religious, because especially the black community, because they come dirt poor, and they get to the bottom of the barrel, and they want to try to resort to going on the inside, and that's pretty good. The thing is, there was some diverted because they look on a deity on the outside of drinking the tea, when the deity is on the inside of it.
Yeah.
It's the deity that you are to worship is on the inside of it.
That's one thing I like to like. I don't really like to get into debates and discussions with people about it because some people don't know how to handle it. But when it says, like, because I grew up Methodist, so when it says that you are created in God's image, then why don't you have the power to create? Why can't you look inside yourself? You're created in His image, so that means you're a God. You can do the same thing.
Right.
So why,
But the reason why you can't, most people can't, is because we doubt what we feel and sense. A lot of times, human beings focus on the rational thinking, the left brain. So the left brain is like this. The left brain is what keeps you on this earth. It keeps you doubting and questioning. I'm gonna tell you something. The atheists of this world are left brain to the core. They have no right brain, intuition, all that stuff. They don't really care about that. They're really into the intellect, rationalizing, analyzing. And then you got the spiritual ones who mostly focus on the higher self, and that's the right brain. Now, I'm gonna tell you this. The reason why people don't trust their intuition is because of doubting, questioning, and focusing on the ego, to be honest with you. The ego is connected to basically your left brain because it needs validation. It needs substantial stuff in the front of it. It deals with the intellect, rational thinking. But if you really, really tap into the right side of your brain and just use that energy of intuition, imagination, creativity, which people do, they create. This world is filled with stuff that are created by either balanced people with the right brain, or people who are, like I said, balanced or left and right, or somebody's in the right brain. They create stuff. And how can you be a creator of God if you can't create nothing? If you don't even focus on creating anything? Even with your own mind, because we're so focused on the rationalization of stuff. And once you get past that, everything should be smooth. Once you start to focus on creating, and that side of your brain, you would know things that are going to happen way before that happens. That's the problem. All right. I'm gonna speak to the community. Our community. The problem with us is that we doubt too much. We need validation with our eyes. Your validation is on the inside of your soul. It's on the inside of your soul. A sense of knowing, a sense of feeling, believing. The only reason why you are a tarot reader who cannot really believe what you're reading is because you doubt what you see. You doubt what you feel. You doubt the words that pour into the back of your subconscious, from your superconscious mind to your subconscious mind. The best tarot readers are the ones who believe what was pouring through them. Don't doubt what's pouring through you. Even if somebody says to you, well, that don't resonate with me, that's because maybe they are having a blockage. If you are reading in your tarot read of your card read of your aura read up, trust what your intuition is saying. Don't doubt. Because the more you trust that, the better your intuition and your psychic ability becomes. You rationalize, criticize, analyze, dissect, question, doubt, question, doubt. You ain't never going to be to your potential of your psychic and higher self. Just want you to know that before we get to the session. So I just wanted to do a little bit of preaching on that, just to talk to y'all about that. Like if you're in there, hit the like button.
I like that box reference right there.
Box?
Religion is like a box that keeps you closed in, and spirituality is like a box with a hole in it. You can step out and experience a new world or stay within that box.
That's right.
That's true.
Yeah, that's true.
Spirituality is so free.
All right, guys. That was my word pouring out, and we're going to go into session. So I want you to lay down for me. And if you want to, you can put this around your neck. There you go. I want you to give me a hand. My glasses. Relax it. Nice and relaxed. That's it. Listen. I want you to focus on the spot behind my hand. As you focus on the spot behind my hand, as the hand comes towards your forehead slowly, focus in your eyes will start to change. As the focus in your eyes start to change, as you breathe in and out, as your eyes start to get heavier, 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 and sleep all the way down, just in floating, just each and every time it's the word sleep. You're going to allow yourself to go quickly, calmly, deeply, into that state of relaxation or even deeper. Any sound that you hear out of my voice will only help you focus on my voice for this point on. I'm going to count from 5 to 0 again. When I reach 0, your eyes will be wide awake. When I say the word sleep again, you will allow yourself to go 1,000,000,000 times deeper, more relaxed, 1,000,000,000 times deeper, more relaxed, which you are right now. As I start to count down, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Eyes wide awake, focus right here, and sleep all the way down. Deeper, 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 and deeper. Each and every time I suggest the word sleep, you can allow yourself to go quickly, calmly, and deeply into that state of relaxation or even deeper. Any sound that you hear other than my voice will only help you focus on my voice from this point on. I'm going to count from 5 to 0 again. When I reach 0, your eyes will be wide awake. When I say the word sleep again, you will allow yourself this time to go 1,000,000,000,000 times deeper, 1,000,000,000,000 times deeper, more relaxed than you are right now. As I start to count down, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, and eyes wide awake, right here, sleep all the way down. Now this time we're going to visualize, sense, feel, believe, know that when I count from 5 to 0, you're going to be in a beautiful place. This could be a garden, this could be a beach. It doesn't matter. All that matters is that you're there in this place. When I reach number 0, counting from 5 down, you'll be there. Sensing as if you're there. Feeling as if you're there. Believing that you're there. Knowing that you're there. And once you've trusted, sensing, feeling, believing, and knowing, then the seeing will eventually come. Now I'm going to count from 5 to 0 now, and as I start to count, when I reach number 0, You're going to be there in your mind's eye. 5, 4, reach number 0. You're going to be in that place. Whatever that is, a beach, a garden, doesn't matter. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. Sensing as if you're there, feeling as if you're there, believing that you're there, knowing that you're there. And when you are there in your mind, let me know wherever that beautiful place is by saying the word yes.
Yes.
I want you to describe that place to me so I can also have that visualization in my head.
At a beach.
Mm.
On the sand, looking at the water.
I want you to feel that succulent sun beating softly on your skin, giving you that warm feeling, the cozy feeling of being on the beach. And the sounds of the seagull on the shoreline. And also the sounds of the soft waves splashing softly on the shoreline. Feel the sand beneath your feet and the cool breeze of that beach. Refreshing cool breeze. Now I want you to walk into the water about ankle high. And when you're in that water ankle high, let me know by saying the word yes. Now know fully well that you're standing in the sea of wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. All past, present, and future information is accessible to you. When I snap my fingers and touch your feet, the energy, the vibrancy of that sea, its pureness will flow through your body, removing all negative feelings about yourself and filling it with just this wisdom of past, present, and future. Now also feeling goes up your body, flowing through your body, giving you that feeling of renewedness. And when that feeling has engulfed your whole body, Bryonna, let me know by saying the word yes.
Yes.
Awesome. Now I want you to walk on the shoreline. Now as your soul, your body, your mind is totally connected to source, the collective consciousness, past, present, and future. When I snap my fingers, and only when I snap my fingers, there'll be a ball of light, an orb of light descending down from the sky. Now. Now I'm going to count from 5 to 0. As I count from 5 to 0, a ball of light, when I reach number 0, and touch your forehead, will absorb through your body, illuminating your body like the glow of an angel. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. It goes down your face, illuminating your body as it goes down this beautiful, beautiful, angelic glow. And when that light has engulfed your whole body, giving you this beautiful glow, let me know by saying the word yes. Awesome. Now that you are protected from all negative energies and entities that are misqualified to be in your vicinity, we shall proceed further. On the right-hand side of this beach, unbeknown to you, and only when I snap my fingers, there will be a door suspended without walls. It will be there now. I want you to walk over to that door and wait by that door for further instructions. And when you're there, let me know you're there by saying the word yes.
Yes.
Now, this door is known as the hallway of lifetimes. You're going to walk in that door when I reach number 0, and you're going to notice there's doors all the way as far as the eyes can see on the left and the right hand side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Now, as you walk in that door, hallway of lifetimes, these doors are actually elevators that lead to specific lifetimes. When I reach number 0, counting from 10 down, you're going to stop at a door, one that is connected to the reasoning behind this defenseless when it comes to you and your husband. This feeling of always being guarded. That lifetime that is still affecting you to this day. Possible. As you start to walk down now 10, deeper and deeper into your soul, into your superconsciousness. 9, deeper and deeper. Deeper and deeper. 8. Deeper and deeper into your soul, into your superconsciousness. 7. Deeper and deeper. Deeper and deeper. 6. Deeper and deeper into your soul, into your superconsciousness. 5. Deeper and deeper. Deeper and deeper. 4. Deeper and deeper into your soul, into your superconsciousness. 3. 2. 1. As you're almost at the door. Almost at that door. And 0. Now, I want you to walk in that door to that elevator and close the door behind you. And when the door is closed behind you, let me know by saying the word yes.
Yes.
Now that you're in this very safe, beautifully lit, empty elevator, when I reach the number 0, counting from 10 now, you're going to walk out of that elevator at the number 0 into a different body, a different time, a different era, a different place that your soul has experienced in a past life, a lifetime that you lived prior to this one, a past life that you spent with your now husband that caused you to be very guarded. Now, as I start to count down 10, as the elevator goes up deeper and deeper into your soul, into your simple consciousness, 9, deeper and deeper, deeper and deeper, 8, deeper and deeper into your soul, into your simple consciousness, 7, deeper and deeper, deeper and deeper, 6, deeper and deeper into your soul, into your simple consciousness, 5, deeper and deeper, deeper and deeper, 4, deeper and deeper into your soul, into your simple consciousness, 3. When you reach number 0, you're going to walk out of that elevator into the lifetime of what we just spoke of. 2, deeper and deeper, deeper and deeper, 1, and 0. Now that the elevator door has opened, allow yourself to walk in that elevator. And when you're, out of the elevator, when you're out of the elevator, let me know you're out of the elevator by saying the words yes.
Yes.
Now, when I touch your heart, you can feel all the emotions as if you're there in real time. Now, and tell me what's happening. What's going on? It's cold? What's that?
Cool.
Where you describe where you are at this point in time. It's okay. What's going on?
I don't know where I'm at.
You don't know where you
I
are?
don't know where I'm at.
Where are you? Where are you?
Alley.
You're in the alley. I want you to. Okay. I want you to calm down for me. Just for a second. I want you. We're gonna take you right before that alley scene happened. A moment right before then, when you were happy. You're gonna be there in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Now, that's it. Nothing is happening. You're a day before that alley scene happened. And I want you to, when I touch your forehead, all the answers to the questions I ask are gonna automatically come into your subconscious mind. Now I want you to get a sense of feel of the clothing you're wearing, the color, the texture, and describe if you're a male or female in that lifetime. And take a look at your hands. What's the color of your skin in that lifetime?
White.
You're white, correct? Take a look at your size of your body
Small.
and the kind of clothing you're wearing at that point in time.
Green dress.
When I snap my fingers, you're going to have an equivalent of a mirror to be able to look at your facial features, your eye color, your hair texture, and your hair color. Now, hold that mirror up to your face and describe how you look.
Long hair.
What's the color of your hair?
Brown.
And the color of your eyes?
Brown.
And it's safe to say that you look completely different than what you look in this lifetime.
Yes.
You're also going to know exactly what's your name in that lifetime at that point in time.
Stacy.
Stacy, how old are you?
15.
You're 15. Tell me exactly where in the world you live, Stacy.
Chicago.
Chicago. Tell me, Stacy, what year is it at that point? 1921. Stacy, we're going to forward you to your home at that moment in time. You're going to be there to your home. Before this old scene, you're going to go back to your home at that point in time. You're going to be there in your home where it's nice and safe. Now, and describe your home to me, Stacy.
Beige walls. Bolts.
Are their parents there? Are you and your family? Your parents live with you?
Father.
Take a look at the eyes of your father and see if you recognize your father in his lifetime.
No.
Okay. Do you live with your mom? Is your mom there too?
No.
She's gone? Ask your daddy exactly what happened to your mother. And what does he say?
Died.
She died. Okay. Do you have any other siblings there?
Little brothers.
All right. How many brothers do you have there?
2.
Take a look in their eyes and see if you recognize any of their souls in your lifetime now.
My son.
Your son is your brother in that lifetime, correct?
Yes.
Do you recognize the other one?
My son. My other son.
So the two of your sons were your siblings, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Is it cold in Chicago?
Yes.
I can feel you shivering, so I know it's cold. Find yourself going and getting a nice warm jacket or sweater so that you can become nice and warm. That's it. Yes. Now it's nice and cozy. You've eliminated all of that cold from you. Now, Stacy, we're going to go back to the moment. That moment in the alley. This is where the healing takes place. You're going to be there 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Now, what's happening, Stacy? What's going on? Who's that?
5.
5 men? How old are you at this point, Stacy? You're 15. And they're raping you. I want you to repeat after me. I want you to repeat after me. That's what we're here for. Now I want you to take a look in the eyes of any of those souls and see if you recognize any of them.
Yes.
Who do you recognize?
Cousin.
Your cousin.
My brother-in-law.
Brother-in-law. And your husband. Okay, just. Do you recognize the other two?
Yes.
Who's the other one?
Best friend.
Your best friend. Who's your best friend?
I don't know what to say.
It's fine.
Other one. It's my cousin. Other cousins. The younger cousin.
How did they lure you there?
Walking.
You were just walking and they jumped you?
Yes.
I want you to repeat after me. We're going to hear that one. I want you to say, repeat directly after me. Any experience that's connected to that being raped in that lifetime as Stacy has no more effect on me in this moment. I release that into the universe. All fear, anxiety, resentment, anger, animosity, feeling of helplessness, feeling of being embarrassed, I release into the universe. It no longer has effect on me anymore. I've learned my lesson from that experience. I'm ready to move on. And so it is. I touch your heart, you release that from your soul. That will not affect you from this point on. Now, so that you can have more loving connections with those souls as opposed to being guarded. I want you to repeat after me. Any soul ties that are karmic in nature to those souls who cause that bodily harm to me have no more effect on me. I only accept loving and unconditional loving soul ties with those souls. I release all anger, animosity, resentment, fear, embarrassment from my connections with those souls. And now I realize that I designed my own life. And choose that experience so that I can grow and be the beautiful flower that I am. And so it is. And touch your heart. You can embed that into your subconscious mind and your superconscious mind. And embed it into your heart chakra. That's it. Now, let's forward to where it's about a week after that experience. And how do you treat yourself? What's going on with you now, Stacey?
Dad is yelling.
Why is he yelling at you?
Strong.
He's drunk? Is he always drunk and mean?
Said I'm an embarrassment.
He found out about the whole thing? And
It's my fault.
And he blamed you for it?
Yeah.
I want you, we're going to heal that wound when it comes to male figures in your life. And I want you to repeat after me. That experience and that lifetime as Stacey have no more effect on me when it comes to my father or any father figure in my life. I release all that feeling of not being good enough, of embarrassing, of being ashamed, of being belittled, and not being enough for any male figure. I am enough. I am beautiful. I am powerful. And so it is. Touch your heart. You release and also embed the positive inside of you. Now. Now let's forward to a moment in our lifetime that was actually happy after that. You're going to be there in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Now. Oh, what's happening? What's the happy moment? How old are you at this point? Did you have a child from one of those people who were there?
Yes.
Which one is the father? Do you know?
No.
Take a look in the eyes of the son. Do you recognize that soul in your life, huh?
My grandmother.
Your grandmother was your son, correct? So out of all of that experience, something beautiful came out of it, correct? Can you see how sometimes things can seem to be blind, but sometimes also good at the same time. How good and bad can be very subjective. Take a look in the eyes and tell me how much you love that soul, that son of yours in a long time.
So cute.
So now what you're gonna do is you're gonna renounce and release all thoughts of that experience being completely unfair. So that in this lifetime or any other lifetime, you don't have to go through that ever again. And I want you to repeat after me. My soul tie with my now husband is nothing like that lifetime. My husband in this lifetime is my protector, my provider, my friend, my confidant. He will not hurt me or harm me in this lifetime. And I will not treat him as such. I release all our feelings of fear into the universe. And so it is. And we're going to forward to your time of death in that lifetime. You're going to be there in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. And now. And how old are you now, Stacy? 17? Tell me, how do you die, Stacy? After your baby? After you've had your child?
Fighting.
You killed yourself after fighting him.
I killed him.
You killed him. Who did you kill? Your brother-in-law. How'd you kill him? You stabbed him. You went there specifically just to kill him, didn't you? And how did you kill yourself? In the neck. I want you to repeat after me. Any thoughts of suicide? Or feelings of suicide? No longer affect me. I release that thought into the universe. I've learned my lesson. I'm ready to move on. I will appreciate and value life. And life in everybody else. And so it is. Now I want you to allow yourself, but before that, I also want you to release that feeling of guilt towards killing your brother-in-law in that lifetime. And repeat after me. We want to heal all wounds. Repeat after me. I release that feeling of guilt.
Release that feeling of guilt.
That is connected to killing my brother-in-law.
That is connected to killing my brother-in-law.
Which is the man that raped me in that lifetime.
Which is the man that raped me in that lifetime.
I release that into the universe.
I release that into the universe.
I will no longer look back at them. And so it is.
And so it is.
Now allow yourself to float above that body, making your way into spirit world. Following that beautiful light. Going higher and higher in the spirit world. Higher and higher and higher. And when you've arrived at spirit world, let me know that you've arrived by saying the words yes. And tell me who's there to greet you in spirit world. Is there a welcoming party there for you?
My uncle. And my grandmother's grandmother.
Your great grandmother, right?
Yeah.
And tell me, are they happy to see you?
Yes.
What does your uncle say to you?
He misses me. He's sorry.
Ask your uncle to tell you exactly how much lifetime he spent with you on earth.
56.
And I'm going to tell you exactly what he was to you in the most recent lifetime. In the past life, the lifetime you lived before this one.
Brother.
Here's your brother. And ask him to tell you exactly what he'll be to you the next time you all incarnate in the same area in the same lifetime.
Father.
He'll be your father. Okay. And let's talk to your grandmother. And what did she say to you?
I got big. She misses me. Take care of my grandmother.
Mm-hmm.
She's in the house with me. Watches every day. And paint the wood paneling.
She started looking at it up. Right. Have your great grandmother to tell you exactly how much lifetime she's lived with you on earth.
548.
548. And I will tell you what she was to you in the past lifetime, the most recent past lifetime.
Mother.
She was your mother. And I'm going to tell you exactly what she'd be to you in the next lifetime that she's there with you. What did she say?
Cousin?
Uh-huh. Roles change a lot. I want you to understand this too. And because people get the concept of being mothers. How about to tell you how much time she been your lover in past lives? Or those 552 lifetimes?
36.
36. So you see how roles can change regardless of which. Right? Okay. Now, in a few moments, Spirit will be there with y'all. I'm there now. And when I'm there with you, let me know by saying the word yes. I want you to ask Spirit with me, how many lifetimes have I spent in connection with you?
2056.
2056. Now, what I want you to do is I want you to have him to guide you before the council, the review team. But I want you to feel the spirit world while you're there. A sense of feeling it. And when you're there in the front of the council, let me know by saying the word yes.
Yes.
How many beings are in the council there for you?
13.
13. And do they feel as if you've met your purpose in that lifetime as Stacy?
No.
Ask them to tell you exactly what you did wrong and what was your purpose.
Compassion.
Repeat that for me.
Compassion. Abandon. Abandon.
You abandoned your mission? They said that because you killed yourself, correct?
Yes. Abandon.
You abandoned your child, correct?
Yes.
Have them to give you some encouraging words in this lifetime. And repeat out loud what they say to you.
Be present. Be more attentive.
Awesome.
Be present for my children.
Mm-hmm. No more abandoning in this lifetime. Now let's leave that presence and let's go into spirit world. But we're going to go into the place where all souls decide their body, their parents, where you've decided on everything in this lifetime. We're going to make a journey there. Making our way to that place. Have spirit world me guide you to that place. And when you're there, when we are there, let me know by saying the word yes.
Yes.
By having to guide you to the place where you decided on your mom and your dad. And run me through the process on why you chose that.
My dad.
Why did you choose your dad?
He picked
So you took, so you chose them for that reason. Take a look at why you chose them, how many children you've chosen to have in this lifetime.
4.
And how many you have now?
3.
What's the last one gonna be?
4.
Just for knowing, what does that boy want to be called? What does he want his name to be?
Josiah.
Josiah. Ask him, find out why that child wants to be called Josiah.
He's giggling.
Well, that's the name. Totally up to y'all. If you choose differently, if that's the name he wants, and I go with it. Now, you're gonna take a look at why you chose, why you and your husband contracted to be husband and wife in this lifetime.
Balance. Help each other. Obsessed. Seems because follow each other.
Now check this out. Take a look at the reason why you chose, why you all made the contract for him to sexually assault you in that lifetime. What was the growth in that? In the past life, you heard him. So basically, he made the contract for you to experience that. You also made the contract so that you could experience the opposite end. Correct?
Yes.
And take a look at who was pushing for that. Was it him or you?
Me.
So basically, you're not the victim, correct?
No.
You were the author and writer of that whole experience, correct?
Yes.
And he sacrificed you hating him in that lifetime Out of love, correct.
Yes.
It's deep, isn't it? Now, as you choose there, all the information is also there as well. The Akashic Book of Records will fall down from the sky now. And it's going to turn to your pages in this lifetime as Bryonna Taylor. And I want you to scroll down and take a look at the total amount of lifetimes you live on Earth.
11,057.
11,057. Out of 11,057, how many of those did you get right?
208.
208. You mostly didn't meet your mark, did you? Take a look at all those 11,057 lifetimes. How many of those were you female?
3,400.
3,409. So most of them you were male, correct?
Yes.
Now you're going to take a look at how many lifetimes you lived with your husband.
1,010.
Repeat that.
1,010. 100.
10,010, correct?
1110.
1110. So that's 1,110 lifetimes, correct?
Yes.
Out of those 1,110 lifetimes, how many of those did you get right?
56.
Repeat that.
56.
56. It's got to be one to get right, this one. Take a look at how many lifetimes you lived with your first child.
7,290.
7,290. Take a look at how many lifetimes you lived with your second child.
5,345.
5,345. 5345. 5,345. And your last child? 107. Now we're going to take a look at how many lifetimes you lived with your father. And take a look at how many lifetimes you lived with your mother. 507.
508.
508. Okay. Now, you can take a look at how many lifetimes you lived with Quamisha.
970.
970, right?
Yeah.
Now, I want you to scroll down and take a look at how many spiritual gifts you've chosen to use in this lifetime.
22.
22. Out of 22, how many of those are you using and have developed?
9.
Out of 22, how many of those are here to help you amplify, awaken, and activate?
6.
Okay. I want you to scroll down and take a look at your challenges you set for yourself, for your soul, to overcome so that your soul can mature and grow to the next stage. And read them out loud for me, please.
Molestation. Fidelity.
Being frugal, right?
Impulsiveness. Procrastination.
Mm-hmm. What about aloneness? Now, you're going to scroll up and take a look at your purpose in this lifetime. What did you come in to do?
Yeah.
And how are you to do that?
Help.
All right. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a treat. We're going to take a look at the career choices that your 3 kids, seemingly like there's going to be a 4th one. You're going to take a look at the career choices you are here to help them, to guide them towards. The first one. What is the first child?
Hospital.
Working in a hospital. Doing what exactly?
Nurse.
Take a look at your second child.
Engineer.
An engineer. Take a look at the third child.
Artist. Painter.
Artist. And the one that's going to be coming. What career choice do they want you to guide them towards?
Architect.
Okay. All right. So now that you know what your purpose is, you're going to take a look at your future of how you are to go about it. You're going to see a little small future of what you're here to do and how you're here to do it. So you can have a little bit more direction in your life to feel a sense of fulfillment. You're going to see between now and the next 20 years, you focusing on your purpose, overcoming your soul challenges. You're going to be as if you're watching a movie trailer of your life between now and the next 20 years. Touch your forehead. Now, as you start to watch that movie of your life, and tell me, how does it look? What are you doing?
With my family.
Now that movie trailer will stop playing now. Now you get to see your future. Once you're focused on your purpose. Now it's my time to fulfill my end of the contract, which is to amplify, awaken, and activate you guys. I'm going to speak into your astral body, also to every cell, every strand of DNA, every blood vessel that flows through your body, every atom. Speak into your subconscious mind, which is your mind. Removing all negative thoughts, feelings, and emotions, any hindrance from allowing your gifts to come from your superconscious mind, which is your soul. Combining soul mind, and body. To bring into the material to the physical, those gifts, intertwining mind, body, and soul, so that you can use those gifts in connection with the contracts of the souls you decided on using those gifts with. When I touch your forehead, those gifts will be activated, amplified, and awakened. And also, as time goes on, you will have vivid and clear dreams of that list of 22 gifts. You won't have to ask about what they are. They're just going to show themselves to you. And touch your forehead. Yeah. Now I'm going to count from 5 to 0. Whenever you zero your eyes, you'll be wide awake, feeling refreshed, energized, as if you slept for 8 hours, and as if you've been massaged by 1,000 hands. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, and eyes wide awake. Hey, welcome back.
I did the ugly cry.
You did, it's okay though.
Ugh.
That was very eye-breaking.
Yeah.
So how do you feel knowing that you were the one who pushed for you to experience that, and he accepted to do that out of love? That sounds, a lot of that's a for some people that's a hard concept to understand. And to the people who fall under the victim mentality,
That I don't even know how to explain it, but it's definitely taking accountability for what I did wrong. Yeah, I did wrong, but it's I don't know. I want to say maturing, but I'm not sure if that's the right word.
I like that word, but no, he is the word. Now, I'd like to thank you for sharing that.
Yes,
You
thank
do
you.
have to share that. And I'm sure you affected a lot of people who's watching this today. That was awesome. Your soul was like it went straight to the alley. I had to tell your soul, say, hey, slow down, let's get happy first before we go into that. Your soul needed that healing.
It's like once I felt the cold, I just knew exactly where I was. It was just like,
It was blistering, right?
yes. Yeah. That's probably one reason why I hate being cold. I hate the cold so much. So, yeah. Thank you for that.
Thank you for sharing with us. It takes a whole different, a very mature soul to understand that they're not the victim, that they're not the victim, that they decided and designed the things that happen to them, their higher self did, just so they can experience growth, and sometimes the opposite end of what they want.
Yeah. Yeah, that's one thing I've been trying to definitely look at opposite sides, even in personal relationships with people, trying to see things from their perspective of what it is I did, what could I do better, how could I handle it better, you know.
To those folks who stay inside the victim state of mind, you won't get that. You won't understand that. because you're too busy being a victim. You're too busy blaming somebody else. Because that's what your lower mindset. But if you're talking to your higher self, you understand that you are the God. You are the creator of all of your circumstances before you came in. You are not a victim. You're the victim. All right? All right, guys. Y'all be safe. And look, you can choose to be here. You can choose to be anywhere else. If you choose to be here with me, Bryonna, at this point in time. Let me appreciate you. Right?
Yes.
And I appreciate y'all. Y'all be safe. Until the next time, I may have another one.